Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i is currently appearing before the National Assembly's Committee on Administration and National Security to answer to members' questions over a myriad of issues, including insecurity in Baringo, Laikipia, Isiolo and Samburu counties. NTV's Olive Burrows is keeping tabs on that. We can now join her live. Olive, what is the Cabinet Secretary saying?
Well, the Cabinet Secretary has addressed several issues before the National Security Committee of the National Assembly, including the stoning of Raila Odinga's convoy. He said that was an isolated incident. He did make reference to other insecurity events surrounding the campaigns and that touch on the Deputy President on that particular subject. He implied that that was mainly down to voter bribery and the renting of crowds, and said that it is difficult for the police to intervene in those situations. I believe his words was to mediate. Let me just find that quote. He said police cannot mediate bribery contracts. So that's just one of the issues he addressed. Primarily, he was here to address the questions of insecurity in several counties, being Baringo, Laikipia, Samburu. And he said several factors contribute to that insecurity. He said that insecurity is different from that of Mount Elgon because there have been questions around various pronouncements, security operations being launched, and yet the insecurity persists. He said it is not an issue that can be resolved in a day or two, but says something that will take up to a year or two to resolve. Now, only I believe it was over the weekend, they identified Laikipia, the Laikipia Nature Conservancy, to be exact, as a I can't remember what the exact word was, but they closed off the airspace for 30 days. But as far as the insecurity that surrounds cattle rustling, he said that would require greater investment as far as development is concerned. So he said KDF, for example, have been deployed to those areas where there is a scarcity of resources to build water ponds and the like. And that is why he says this sort of conflict will take longer to resolve. He has, however, called on the local leadership to mediate and find solutions among the communities for the sharing of those resources. He's also addressed another issue, if I can just scroll through my notes quickly and identify it. Yes, there was an issue that was raised by nominated Member of Parliament, San Kok, and he referenced a statement that was made by Matiang'i on September the 1st, 2021, when he was addressing the security personnel that has been deployed to safeguard the Deputy President. And I believe at that juncture, he said that one of the properties they're securing is a 15,000-acre Mutura land in Laikipia. Now, San Kok had asked for the Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i to provide clarification as to whether indeed the Deputy President owns that land. And the Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i asked for more time to respond to that particular question. That's it for now. Back to you in studio.